All right, ladies and gentlemen of Hashtag Nation, we have a very special Friday film room for you. I reached all the way down to Virginia Beach, Virginia for my brother, basically. Daniel Gawry's called me out on the chat on Wednesday. I said I had a very special guest coming. He goes, "Who, your brother?" And yeah, he wasn't lying. So tonight for the Friday Film Room live, we're going to be joined by Michael Granata. Yes, he is my brother. And it's going to be an amazing show for you guys for tonight. Breaking down film. Mike, just for
Yes, sir.
Hashtag Nation, really quick, could you give him a brief resume of yourself?
You want my social?
Yes, I would like you to give him your social.
Um, I coached college football for about 7 years. I played college football. Now I'm a youth hockey coach, which is not that much different than football. You're still moving the chess pieces around the board. It just flows a little bit different in hockey. But no, love breaking down film. If if uh, if you could pay me to do, John Gruden's job for all those years breaking down film, I would have done it for probably free. It's a great job. It's a great job. It's a great sport, and yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited to have you on. You guys, for Hashtag Nation, if you guys don't know, Michael's the sounding board for me for anything I need to break down as far as film goes. I'll send him clips and stuff. I'm like, "Am I right here in seeing this and seeing that?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're right." Or he'll be like, "No, dude, what's wrong with you?" So I'm glad we have his expertise on the show tonight. We're going to be breaking down Buffalo Bills versus the Redskins, and we're also going to take a look at the Cleveland Browns as well. So Mike's going to try to give us his insight. I did not tell him any of these plays that are coming up, so we're just gonna fly right into it and start breaking down the game for you guys. So very happy to have Mike with us. So Mike, as we
Yes.
as we go in, we got this first play. This was 3rd and 3 at the Washington 47, 11:06 left. Um, we got. You want to try to break down this formation for all the lovely fans that we have?
Okay. Well, first of all, I will tell you, when I break down film, I usually break it down from the defensive perspective. So I will break it down from the perspective of the Washington Redskins first, and then if you want me to break it down from what maybe Josh Allen is seeing, I will
Perfect.
break it down the other way. So
That's perfect.
if I'm the Washington Redskins, I'm the D coordinator, and I'm looking at this play. I'm thinking it's okay. It's gun trips open left. We got a motion by number 10, let little guy there, Cole Beasley. It shifts the set a little bit. Um, Allen's looking to his left, and he has a pretty good release on that. So if you run that play back, all right, if I'm looking at the Washington Redskins now, from my defensive perspective, they go from a trips open set to doubles, okay?
Okay.
Zoom motion, putting the Z all the way across the formation. If you look at number 91, I believe it is that Kerrigan?
It's down here. Yes, it's defensive end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this defensive end is bailing out. They're still rushing 4 guys. They're bringing the inside backer on a smoke. It's a little bit of a trick 'em and dick 'em play.
Mm-hmm.
So they're bringing 4 guys still, but they're just bringing them from a different area to try to confuse the back. It does not confuse the back. The back still picks the guy up in pass pro. It's a great job of picking him up. Gives Allen a second to throw the ball. But if you look at the number 2 receiver, okay, and like I said, this is from the Washington Redskins perspective. The number 2 receiver on the left, okay, he's gonna run shallow here. Now watch what Kerrigan does when he drops. He looks at him, but he lets him go underneath. Now, to me, go back to the first part of this play, please.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-snap read for Josh Allen is too deep. All right, it's a too deep look right now. You got the corners up because this is kind of a tight set.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it starts and trips open, you have your Z receiver going across to make it a double set. You're still real tight though. If you look at the hash marks, the numbers, everybody's inside the numbers. Really tight formation. So the only thing you really can read here is too deep. That's your pre-snap read. Well, after he snaps the ball, go ahead, snap it and stop right there. You have the safety bailing out. Okay, now if Allen can see that with his peripheral vision, it looks like he's looking left hard. But if he could see that, he's thinking right now, okay, this is either a man free, a 3 deep, or some type of zone pressure. That's what he has to be thinking. Now, what I say is this is a zone pressure. Now, the corner to the top, Go back and watch that corner bailing out. He should be reading 2-1, and he's not. So run it a little bit forward. He's looking at 1. He loses 2, and then he goes out. That's a bad play. He has to be on top of that guy. What this looks like, okay, is a 3 deep, 4 under type of zone pressure. Usually you bring 5 or 6 guys with zone pressures, but that's not what this is doing. So I'm not in the Washington Redskins playroom. I don't know all their plays, but there's a lot of things in football that are standard. 3 deep and 4 under is very standard. Who you're bringing is very standard. If you look at 91 on the tight shot here, you see 91, look at number 2.
Yeah.
And when I say number 2, for the people watching at home, I mean the number 2 receiver.
Yeah.
The number 1 receiver is the one furthest outside. Number 2 is right next to him, closest to the formation. So 91 looks at him, but watch what he does. He lets him go right underneath. Right now, he's like, oh, man. What did I do? He's got to hit that guy in the mouth. That's what he has to do. Now Kerrigan's like, he's in no man's land right now. He's like, what do I do? What do I do? In this type of a drop situation, you're eating 2-1.
Yeah.
You already let 2 underneath your face. That's not good. You should never let that guy cross your face.
Yes.
So this was a positive play for a couple of reasons. One, the corner. Let's see where Josh Allen looks here. Josh Allen's looking left the whole way. Do you know where that?
Where?
Can you run it back to?
But I'm just, my only curious thought about this is if you said they're playing a 4-4-3.
No, they're playing 3 deep and 4 under.
3 deep, 4 under. Yeah, this guy should be back here though.
He should be back there, but he's not.
Okay, so if Allen is looking left, that probably should have been in his peripherals as well to see Knox break open. Well, I mean, here he's already releasing it to McKenzie. So I mean, at least
I would have threw this ball all day. I would have threw it deep because that right now so Kerrigan gets a minus on this play. If I'm in the Washington Redskins film, he gets a minus, and the boundary corner gets a minus.
Yeah.
They just I don't think they play this way. Now, there's a lot of things in football that, and like I said, you sometimes you're not privy to the specifics of the playbook, but there's some things that are standard.
Yeah.
I was watching a video the other day of this so-called genius from, I don't know if he's from the Buffalo area or not, but he was breaking out. He was calling 65 or 56 and talking about protections, and he couldn't be more wrong about what he was talking about. But there are a couple things that are standard in football.
Yes.
Across the board. All right, we moving on?
Yes, we are, sir. Yes,
okay.
We are. We're just going to go into the chat really quick. Hey, Mario, Hunt and Chubb going to get a lot of touches on Sunday. They're from Dallas Holland. I believe they will. I believe they'll get a fair amount of touches in the game. Steve Hampton, I'm curious to see if there's any tape on bad eye contact from Allen. I was watching for it after last week's film room, and it seemed much improved this game. Because we were talking about it last week. Allen tends to stare down some receivers that he has, and which happens to be a problem in. And Mike, just try to talk briefly on how quarterbacks could just move defenders with their eyes to get guys open. You know, that's a thing of more veteran savvy guys do, but it's a key for quarterbacks to start doing. You don't just stare down one guy that you want to go to, because then you bring everybody to him and it makes the throw even tougher.
You do that. You see that a lot in high school quarterbacks. You see that in first-year quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's a savvy thing that comes with time. Aaron Rodgers comes to mind. He's the best. He might be the best that's ever played at looking people off. Drew Brees, fantastic at looking people off.
Yeah.
Even Ben Roethlisberger, when he played, he was great at looking people off. The thing that's changed in the last 50 years of football, though? The last thing that's changed is – or the thing that's changed the most is speed.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's fast now. Everybody's fast. It's not just, oh, yeah, you got a great arm now, you can make all those throws. No, you're going to have to look people off because the windows are so tight now where you can get that ball in.
Yeah, and I know one of the things that I touted the Bills for when drafting Allen and some of the things that he does is that he has the arm strength that even if he's late sometimes on reads, he can still get it there with the how strong his arm is. So,
all right.
Gunslinger
mentality.
Gunslinger mentality. Yeah. So let's go back to the film room. This is a 2nd and 6. Devin Singletary on a running this left tackle for 3 yards. The thing that I was and we got a trips bunch over here, tight end left, Singletary, Allen's under center. Defensive perspective, what do you got here? What do you see as he goes through the cadence?
I see the free safety trying to bail a little bit, and like I said before, with speed, this guy's 12 yards deep.
Yeah,
it seems a little bit of deep. That's for a bunch set. That seems really deep out of the free safety. Yeah, the guy right up there.
Yeah,
that seems really deep. The corner's playing off the ball a ton. The field corner, that guy right there to the bunch side.
Okay.
Strong safety stepped up. I like to see that strong safety a little bit tighter. That's the boundary corner over there.
You can see this guy up.
I'd like to see him up, a little bit, and I'd like to see the corner up a little bit.
Okay.
To me, I mean, look, honestly, they see things on film that we don't. I haven't watched 300 plays or 1,000 plays of the Bills out of this set, but this is a run set right now.
Yeah,
that is a run set. So, and I don't even know the play. So we got a motion. We got a zip motion. Now we're zipping back to doubles.
Now the thing that I wanted to emphasize on this play is, Mike, is I want to ask you a question. They ran a ton of this. This is still on the script early in the game, and he had McKenzie running a lot of jet sweeps, a lot of jet motions. Middle linebacker Bostic is their leading tackler. He was trying to get some movement out of the linebackers. Jet motion is a great way to do that. The thing that I was curious about was, would you run off tackle to the side you're running the jet? If that's where you want to, if you want to move guys, because I thought that was a little confusing to me.
So you know me from way back. We go way back. I've always had a problem with tricking people and then bringing them to the place that you were tricking them. Like, for example, running play action to a running back and then throwing to that said back. I always have a problem with that. Like, why are you doing that? You're bringing people to the game, and you don't need to do that. So, look, in this situation, to the tight end side, you have basically, that's not even a 3 technique. So that guy to the tight end side, he's in a 2. Go back to see the start of the play.
Hold on. Yeah.
I mean, you could show me the tight. The tight's fine.
Yeah, tight. Okay,
we got a wide 9 out of number 90. We got a 2 technique. We got a 2-eye to the other side.
2-eye right here.
2-eye, and then we got a wide 5 out of Kerrigan.
Okay.
And it looks like, I'll tell you what though, it looks like these Redskins are. What's the down and distance? 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Yeah, they got the nickel out there. It looks like. So Bostic shifts right on the motion.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the center and guard pulling. Let me see. So the jet motion's leading the way. We got the center and guard pulling. We got the strong side tackle blocking down. The Redskins, though, if you notice, the interior linemen, they're not reading that. They're slanting.
They're slanting that way, yeah.
That they're moving that way.
Now, is there a reason why this guy's slanting in? Whoops, sorry. Is there a reason that this is Montez Sweat. Is there a reason he's slanting in while these 2 defensive tackles are going to the right?
Well, I mean, there could be. He could be reading the down block.
Yeah.
Right away. I mean, look, he's in a 9 anyway.
Yeah, true.
So if you're slanting right and you want to contain if you want to keep your leverage, and you're slanting in a 9, you're already going to keep your leverage.
Yes.
So you can kind of hold for a second. Go back to the point where my man's run when he gets the ball.
Okay. All right. So
and then stop it.
Now.
Okay, he's got the ball right there. Now look, you have leverage here.
Yes.
You have leverage. You got a center and a guard coming. 53's getting caught up in the crap a little bit.
Yep, right here.
Okay. He's trying to go over the top. I would push this play. And I don't know what the running back coach is teaching my man here, but Singletary should push the edge a little further. And 55 actually does a good job, but he gets washed inside. If this guy can do a little jump cut to the outside,
he'd have been gone.
He's got to beat 53 to the edge. You can't beat 53 to the edge. You don't belong in the NFL as a running back. Okay?
Yeah.
Jump cut, go. The corner's on the ground right now. Look at that block. Look at that block. Look at that stock block. Boom. Hey, but thanks, bud. Thanks for coming.
Initially, I'm a little bit timid to run a jet sweep the same way, like you said. I mean, even though they're pulling the guard in the center, you're running the jet sweep. I don't really envision Isaiah McKenzie is the lead blocker, but that was a great block that he threw there. And I'm always in favor of running away from the jet motion because this is the guy you got to beat. However,
you want to know why you wouldn't do that though?
Why is that?
You want to know why they would do this? Well, I'll give you a little insight. They're running the jet sweep to the closed side. Okay. So when you have a tight end that blocks down and you pull a guard and a center, all right?
Yeah.
Who's left? The corner.
Yes, that's true.
So we can run it that way. If you ran it the other way, okay? If you ran it the other way, you're not running into a corner now. You're running into an outside linebacker or a strong safety.
Okay.
Coming down.
That makes sense.
And it's an open side.
Yep.
So, hey, good luck. You ain't down blocking with your tackle there. So, that's one percent.
That's phenomenal. So if we're going back, young bloods were hungry. Matt Bogomil, get him going like Singletary. That run out of the jet sweep is dangerous. Anthony Weber coming in. So he goes, Matt Bogomil, he goes, the old Dable special, motion to the wrong side. So, like I said, this was still on the script, and one of the other plays that I loved, I think it was at 9:24. I know you love these types of plays, Mike, from the Buffalo Bills offense. Let's go back to the film room. If we're coming
bunch
in,
trips right, close set again. Bunch trips right. He's not in the gun. He's under center. Okay.
Okay. So what they do, they run the jet motion now again, and he fakes it, and a quick pitch.
Yep. Look at those two lead blockers. Look at those two beauties. That's beautiful.
It's funny. That's Deion. That's the left tackle. That's the left tackle out there.
That guy. I'll tell you what. Can I tell you something about offensive linemen at any level?
Talk to me.
They love to run block. They love to run block. They want to run the ball 90 times a game. That's what offensive linemen want to do.
The other thing that was amazing on this play, and I'll go to the tight to show you. This is what I loved about it. This is the kick return specialist, Andre Roberts. You remember him? He played for the Jets. Well, you can't really see him on the screen that much, but he has to block down so Dawkins can pull. The jet motion is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Allen fakes it to him. The motion of the line is everybody's going this way. So you got Feliciano trying to reach in here. You got Morse coming around. You got Dawkins coming around. This is the guy. This is the key guy right here. Andre Roberts. Boom. Look at that.
That's not bad.
Look at that. How beautiful is that?
You got a seal here and a seal here, and you run the ball in the alley.
Yep.
That's pretty. I tell you, for a wideout, man, blocking 52, that's a pretty damn good job.
Absolutely, and it's funny because he's really known as a. We talk about the wide receivers for the Buffalo Bills, who may be inactive, who may be active, but those are the plays right there that get you on the field and keep you on the field.
Can you go back one more?
Absolutely, yeah.
Go back to the start, yeah, and tight. All right, so look, you see the guard. To my left, I'm defensive perspective, the left guard.
Right here. Feliciano. Yep.
Feliciano, watch.
Okay.
Watch what he does.
He reaches inside.
He reaches.
Boom.
But he cuts him. He gets that guy on the ground.
Yes.
Now, he don't really have to. He tries to get that guy. He doesn't really have to do that.
Oh, okay.
Do you know why?
Why is that?
It's a good block.
He's going to be nowhere near the play.
Guy's going to be nowhere near the play. You know what? Run right by him on that side of him to wall him, and then go up to the second level. Keep watch.
Well, I don't think he's getting to 30. You think he's going to cut across right here and get to 30?
I've seen weirder things happen in football. I don't want him to cut. I don't want him to cut across. I want him to run his butt toward the pylon.
Oh, okay.
Cut through 53 on the other, like the side you're supposed to, like he does.
Yep. And just keep running?
Just keep running.
So he'll come all around this way.
This is a freaking fake jet sweep pitch. Okay? The linebacker, this isn't Dick Butkus running sideline to sideline here. You're getting held by the jet motion.
Yep, he was, because he hesitated for a second.
You see his left foot go boom?
Yep.
Okay. And it's a pitch. This guy's already blocked. He's already out of the play. You don't need to cut him. Keep running to the pylon, and then guess what? Down the road, Singletary might be able to cut this back and score.
Yeah.
That's just me, man. I see things like that.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I like that. I like that assessment. That's the way that it works. I mean,
Mark, sometimes you don't have to get a hand on a guy to take him out of a play.
It's so weird though, because
in the right area.
the things that you watch and you take a look at, like normally watching a play like that, as far as Feliciano is concerned, you're like, okay, he got his guy on the ground, it's a great play, but you don't think of, hey, we may try to bust this open for a big play. That's one of the things that you may have to do. But I mean, you wouldn't give him a minus necessarily on that play. It was great,
He did his job. He did his job. He got to the second level. I'm looking for ways to make it even better. Just keep running.
Yeah.
Stick your hand out. Make 53 go around you the wrong way, like he would have anyway. You didn't have to cut him. If 53 was running, he's not going to cross your face. He can't cross your face. You already took him out. You've proved that you can get around him.
Yeah.
So, and if 53 goes under him there, he's wrong. He got cut there. He's wrong anyway. He's getting a minus. I'm putting it down right now.
Give it to him. Give it to him. I want to go to another play that we got on here. That was a 1st and 18. This was after the halftime adjustments. This is in the third quarter.
Looks like empty.
Yes, it does look like empty. Let me get to the film room for everyone else to see. And if you're just joining us, or if you've been joining since the beginning of the broadcast, thank you guys for joining us on the Friday film room. Be sure to hit that subscribe button as well. Daniel Carson. No, that is not Paul on the right. That is my brother, former Division I defensive coach. Who? Let me go back to the film though, Mike. You were actually breaking down film of Ryan Fitzpatrick in your day when you were coaching, correct?
Yeah, I broke down. I broke down Ryan Fitzpatrick a few times. In fact, when he was a freshman, we played at Harvard when I was coaching at Columbia, and they beat the bag out of us. But I still throw the ball farther than Ryan Fitzpatrick.
So beautiful.
But he is a genius, man. The kid's a genius. There's no question. He understands football.
That he does. You give him the answers to the test by blitzing that guy, even though he has to do a crow's hop to throw an out route 15 yards.
I love an athlete. The kid's an athlete, man. He really is. Yeah. I mean, anyone that spends that much time in the NFL is not bad.
No.
I wouldn't give him $100 million. What team in Western New York did that?
Shut up. I hate you so much. Hey, Jets did it too, so I'm not listening to that.
I know they did.
All right. So here we go. We got a 1st and 18. Allen, they got a 5 wide set.
Did he motion to that, or is he just breaking the huddle and going up there?
I think he put him out there. I believe this is Gore and this is DeMarco. So you have your 2 running backs are the 2 wide guys. Very unique set. You have John Brown here as the number 2. Beasley's number 3 right here with Knox, the tight end right here is the number 2.
So no tight ends.
Knox is the tight end right here.
Knox is okay. So this is why it's unique. You still got 21 personnel.
Yes, you definitely do.
So
you probably break the huddle with 21, hoping that you'll get a matchup that you want with a linebacker.
None of these guys on defense that I'm looking at are quicks. They look like all linebackers.
Yeah.
Now they're freaking out. 53's freaking out right now. Oh my God, they're in empty. Yeah, they're in empty. Oh, they're playing straight zone though. They're playing straight zone behind it.
Okay.
So we motion, even though we're in 21 personnel. Look at the guys though. Go to the tight shot real quick.
All right.
So you can see the backers. Okay. 51, 53, 91. If you know they're going to be an empty, a better set would be dime, or a better personnel group would be your dime package, your penny package, your dollar package, more DBs.
Yeah. And you got 3 linemen here, and this is your best, this is your best rusher. And he's playing in coverage.
Playing zone.
Is it no secret now why Washington's 1 and 8? Like,
let's go back to the wide real quick and let me see.
You got it.
Let me see the how they're going to cover this. Okay, so
is it a 2? Is it cover 2?
No, it looks like it looks like 5 under, 3 deep. They're rushing 3. It's 5 under. So
so this middle backer is the 3rd guy playing deep middle.
He's probably just. It may not be 3 deep. He may be playing like a central robber.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Cheating to the 3rd. You see how he's opening up to the 3 receiver side?
Yes.
You follow me? So he's cheating to the 3 receiver side, but he's kind of like a hole player. He's right in the middle, staying in the middle of the field. This could be 5 under, 2 deep with a robber or a hole player. So the corner at the top of the page, the top of the page, the 2 receiver side. Okay, that guy right there.
Yep.
He's bailing. He's reading 2 to 1 and sinking deep as the deepest. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
The corner at the bottom of the page, the 3 receiver side, he's the field corner. He's looking right in the backfield. He's not in man-to-man, buddy. He's in zone.
Okay. All right.
When you're looking in the backfield, you're in zone. And then the outside backer to the field side, he's doing a good job here. He's walling number 2. He can't let 2 cross his face. Number 3, the inside backer's doing a great job too, not letting 3 cross his face. Kerrigan at the top of the page doesn't let number 2 cross his face. Do you see what they're doing here? They're keeping guys out of the middle of the field.
Yes.
Okay? That's great. That's fine. They're playing zone. We like to call that grass basketball.
Yeah.
Allen's dropping back. He's just trying to hit the open guy. There's really no one open here. That's a hell of a throw, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a throw because there's no one really open.
Yeah, here's my question at the onset of this, because I always love to look at Allen's head. I watch the receivers' routes first of all, and then I want to look at where Allen's head is. He looks left. Now, it could be to try to move a guy, but here's what I'm thinking. I think he cut this field right down the middle and said, listen, all right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys for 3 receivers over here.
Sure.
I got to have somebody over here that's open.
Well, he gets 3 over 2 at a time. Look. Allen knows at the snap they're rushing 3 guys. That's what it looks like anyway. Obviously, you can send him a smoke or a blitz, some type of dog. They're not doing that. So right in the snap, he sees 3 guys coming. He knows he's going to have time.
Yeah.
But he goes to the 3 over 2 side for a reason.
Yes.
Go back to the beginning of the play. Here's the reason. Basically, you have a linebacker. Actually, you have 2 linebackers to the field side and a corner. Okay.
Yeah.
On the snap, they wall this pretty good.
Yes.
They're not that these guys are pressing the inside at all, but they wall it off pretty good. But pre-snap, he knows. Guess who's at the top of the formation? You alluded to it before. No, the backer, the defensive end slash backer, Kerrigan. You said he's their best pass rusher.
Yep.
He's in coverage, man. Let me look at that guy all day. That guy doesn't. That's like Von Miller covering people. Good luck, Von. You know,
that's pretty funny.
Bosa. Yeah, Joey Bosa in coverage. You kidding me?
Yeah. What happens is Buffalo Bills, their defense, they tend to drop their defensive ends in coverage every once in a while, and that's been a point of stress with a lot of things that have been going on with the Buffalo Bills. But this here, like you said, when you mark the throw, this is what I mean. But he has time. Like 3 guys are rushing. Allen, he looks back to his field side. He's able to step up. You know, look at
Kerrigan doesn't play a lot of he doesn't play a lot of coverage though, dude. Because look at him. You see how 2's floating outside?
Yeah.
And he almost got his hand on that?
Yeah.
Like he should have been expanding with 2. He should have been expanding. In this defense, you're reading 2 to 1.
Yeah.
1's running a fly. So get your butt underneath 2. You know what I mean? Your first priority in this defense is to wall 2. Make sure he doesn't come underneath. Your second priority is, if he does go up the field and out, try to get underneath that throw. He's got his eyes in the backfield the whole time. You know it's zoned by that.
Yeah.
But he's got to expand a little more. I'm going to work with Kerrigan this week in practice. Minus.
So
even though he wasn't out of position, minus. He should be a little bit further out.
All right, I want to go back to the second quarter, because now we start to get into the realm of you want to break down a defense. Well, I got a defense for you there, buddy. We got second quarter, 1st and 10 at the Washington 37. It was 14-17 left. Bills are on defense, obviously. You have Twins, tight, Buffalo Bills front. Now, let me go to the tight shot so you can see the alignments a little bit better. This ended up being a 17-yard gain by Edmonds. Now, from the tight shot, I'm going to play it twice. I know what my points are on this, but I'm very curious about how many minuses you may give out, because like I said, it was a 17-yard gain and it wasn't all Peterson. So let me just play it a couple times.
Hold on, just let me grasp the alignment. I say so. We got an over front, 91's in a 3 technique.
All right, could you just because we talked about that on Wednesday real quick, an over and an under front. Can you
Yeah.
can you just emphasize that really quick what that is?
So basically, when you look at the strengths of a formation, the strength to this formation is the tight end side.
Okay.
You got a tight end, and you got basically a tough tight end. Is that a tight end there as well?
Yes, 2.
Okay, double tight. That's the strength of your formation. So if the 3 technique in a 4-3 front is to that strength, we call that an over front. All right.
Oh, the 3 technique to the strength is an over. Okay.
You see number 91.
Yes, at Oliver.
Number 91 is the outside shade of the guard. He's in a 3 technique. I'll tell you what, that might even be a 4-eye. You see how
he's out pretty far, yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's over. Over means you're over toward the strong side. If 98 was the 3 technique, let's say you bump 91 down to
here
a 1 technique, 1 or a 2-eye, and then you bump 98 out. That would be an under.
Okay. All right.
Okay? Because to strength, you're 1. Yep. You're not the 3 technique. So this is an over front, 4-3 look, 91. 98's trying to get across the face there. It's not a great job by who's 98?
Star Latulele.
That's not a great job by him, and he's a better player than that.
Yeah, let me just play it full go so you can see it.
Go ahead.
Yep.
98 and this problem lies with 98 and 90.
90 right here, Shaq Lawson.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
98 and 90 suck on this play.
So are they just playing straight up, or they're not slanting anywhere, or what? What's going on?
No, they're reading. That looks like straight up. They're reading the motion. They're reading their keys basically. So 91's coming off the ball and he feels the guard try to cut him off. He's got to get across that guard's face. You see how that guard for Washington?
Yeah.
Great job.
I can't remember if it's that side or the other side, but that's Brandon Sharif, I think.
Well, that's a great job because 90 has to get across that guy's face. Go back to the start, the alignment for 90 or 98 Latulele.
Yeah.
He's in a 1 technique.
Yeah, he plays a tilt 4. They play a tilt 4-3.
I mean, dude, you got to get across the guard's face there. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Not only does he not get across the guard's face, he doesn't do anything with the center. He doesn't even obstruct the center. So the center's allowed to get up to the backer. Yep. The backer's playing this right. He's going over the top. All right. Here's where there's a mistake made though.
What's up?
Go back. You see 57?
Right here.
Yeah.
He's outside linebacker.
That's your cutback player.
He's your cutback guy.
He's a cutback guy. Go run it.
He goes around?
Oh my God, dude. Are you serious right now? 57 should be right in the hole where Peterson cuts back.
He should be right here.
He should be right there.
Oh boy. That's Alexander. He's an outside linebacker who comes in and plays defensive end or defensive tackle every once in a while. And sometimes if called upon, he'll have to play linebacker role. But the main 2 linebackers are Edmonds and Milano right here, that they play most of the snaps. So it's like we got coming from the chat from Snarl. It says the bad angle. Tim Ellington Star either had a really off game or was showing his age. But yeah, like you said, multiple things breaking down on this play, which worries me for the Browns themselves because this is a similar type thing that probably could happen. They're watching this film to try to break down how to block this up with a 2 tight end set.
So if you this is just an outside zone play that gets cut back. Go back one more time.
Yep.
Run it. Yeah, it's just outside zone. It's outside zone, and he cuts it back. Jump cut. Let's get upfield. Let's put our foot in the ground and get upfield. He's only a Hall of Famer. That's fine. But no, I mean, look. So look at 57 now. You look at your outside backer again. Go back to 57.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you what your key is here. Okay. You're either coming on a blitz or you're not. All right. If you want to blitz, that's fine. And like I said, I'm not privy to all the plays in your playbook.
Yeah.
But if you go to the start of this play, go back to the start. 76.
This one. You want this one?
You can run this one. Yeah. All right. Stop. 76 is actually blocking down. So as an outside backer in this set, if you see a down block, your eyes immediately go downstream, down the line.
Yeah, let's go over there. I like the tight better. So he
So
blocks down. He comes here.
Dude, and 76 steps. Watch 76 too.
Yep.
Boom. See him stepping over?
He doesn't even worry about him.
He doesn't acknowledge it though. But what you should be doing now is look down the line. Is anybody coming at me? No. Then sink back toward the middle and play the cutback.
Yeah.
If somebody's coming at you, now I may have to go and spill the play, blow it up. No one's coming at me. This is an easy read. And I know it's fast, and I know it's the NFL.
Yeah.
But a second grader could read this. That's outside zone, man. Get your butt in the cutback lane. I'm sorry. Minus.
That's what minus.
Another one.
Getting
them away like candy today.
I'm putting minuses everywhere in this film. He thought Daniel Garis comes in. He says he thought it would be a pass. I think he was the way Mike said. I mean, I have to agree with he's like in no man's land. Either he was blitzing or he didn't come all the way down the line the way he should have on that.
Who said he thought it was a pass?
We had Daniel Garis. Daniel Garis coming from the chat.
Go back to the wide.
You want to go back to the wide? Okay, I'll
go back to the wide. I want to show Daniel something.
All right, cool. That's why I brought him in, folks.
This is a twin set right here, okay? And we've already screwed a strong safety.
Warriors up here. Strong safety's up here.
You're playing corners over then. It's fine.
All right, that's fine.
My point is, even if it is pass, you're covered.
Okay.
You're covered. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Was he thinking Haskins was going to pull it?
I don't know. You know what? To me, that's a run set, dude.
Yeah.
And even if Haskins pulls it, you're slow playing that. Yeah. That's the problem you have with a lot of these. Everyone being fast now. Everyone being a jet.
Yeah.
Nobody slow plays anything.
No.
Like, you can't make that. You're not Lawrence Taylor. You can't make that play anyway. If Adrian Peterson pushes that corner and they get a seal and he hits it, you ain't catching him anyway. Your only chance to catch him is if he cuts back. So get your butt in the cutback lane.
Yeah.
You're the cutback there.
He's just a cutback guy.
What's that?
He's just a cutback guy. That's what happens.
He's a cutback.
So another one that I want to go. I kind of want to skip over and give the hashtag Nation treat since we're 38 minutes into this bad boy. We're gonna go over to the Ravens Browns game. I mean, this was the game that obviously the Browns ended up beating the Ravens, who just smacked the Patriots all over the place. So I just wanted to go over a couple plays that I am kind of worried about because of what has happened in past games for the Bills as far as that goes. So if we're looking here,
you're worried about unbalance?
Not really.
It's unbalanced, bro.
I know, but the play itself. The thing that concerns me is, number one, the rushing defense, and the other thing about it is this: if this happens to Tremaine Edmonds, right here, you look at this guy, as this play progresses, he goes right up for the run, and Edmonds has been known to do that quite a bit. So as he runs play action there, this opens it up completely for Landry coming across the middle. And
can you go back to the start?
I can.
Okay. Now, here's the thing that I see it now. I wish we could see the referees.
Okay. And that's because what?
Well, no, actually we don't, because 80 goes in motion, right?
Yeah, this is Landry right here.
Yeah. So here's what I'm saying now. When Landry goes in motion, what's that? 83, the tight end?
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy next to him, that's also a tight end,
Njoku,
is ineligible.
How?
He's ineligible.
Why is he?
Because 83 is on the line of scrimmage.
Is he?
Yeah. If he's not, if he's not on the line of scrimmage, what? You see where 80 goes? Watch 80 again. Go back to where 80 is.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
These guys cheat so much in the NFL. Watch 80. Now watch him get set. Dude, is 80 on the line of scrimmage too? I mean, to me, this is an illegal set.
Yeah.
But let's listen. So you have number one to the top of the screen. He's eligible, right?
Yeah.
Go back to the bottom.
Okay.
88 looks covered up.
So, all
He
right,
does.
all right. The ref has to kind of come in and take that over. But I mean, not that notwithstanding, what I just wanted the emphasis that I wanted to have on this play is that Edmonds happens to get sucked up in the run every once in a while, and with the motion that we talked about, 24 going with Landry all the way around across the field, that's a telltale sign for the quarterback that it's man. Right?
Yeah.
So if he goes across the formation, this middle linebacker has Chubb. So that's his guy. Now, is this guy coming on a delayed blitz here? Is that a delayed blitz he's coming?
No.
Or is he just filling?
It looks like he's playing run, or he's just blitzing and engaging.
Okay.
Or not split. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to use the wrong terminology for your crew here. He's adding in.
Okay.
Because he's got Chubb anyway, so he goes.
Because my point being is this: say if this is the two linebacker set, say this is Milano and this is Edmonds, which that would be the set. You know what I mean? This aggressiveness we have not seen quite a bit in a couple of weeks out of 58 and 49, which are Edmonds and Milano. So the fact that I don't know if the fact of the Ravens being such an aggressive defense, first off, this is why this play works. The fact that it's man, or I mean, he just runs play action to get that linebacker up, and then he knows he's got him over the top.
It's not man though.
Yeah, but what do they end up running then? That's the craziest part.
Go back to the start of it.
Okay, 24 runs across.
Yep.
Okay.
Just when he gets to the top, stop it.
Okay.
Okay, stop it now.
Yep.
You see where the best safety in the world is right now?
Right here?
Yeah.
Earl Thomas? Yes, if you guys haven't figured that out, he loves Earl Thomas.
Oh, I love Seattle. Anyway, so Earl Thomas is 13 yards deep. And look what he's doing.
He's backing up.
Right? And look what is that 43 on the outside down here by the boundary? Or 23? Yeah. What is he doing? He's bailing.
Oh, so it's a 3.
Dude, it looks like 3 deep, man.
Yeah, it is.
3 deep. They brought the corner over and they still played 3 deep.
That's weird.
Dude, Rex Ryan used to be in Baltimore. Harbaugh picked the crap out of that guy's brain. They do a lot of stuff that's, I mean, you could say a lot of things about Rex Ryan, but the guy was an innovator.
He was. So that was
93 should have hit Baker in the mouth there.
You love Baker Mayfield, dude. Yeah, there's quite a bit of Buffalo Bills fans who are angry with Landry. When he was in Miami, he ended up cheap shotting Aaron Williams, who was the safety for the Bills, after he already had complications with some head and neck injuries. So there's a lot of bad blood as far as Landry goes up in Buffalo. But another play that I wanted to show you that I was actually impressed with Baker, which worries me for the Buffalo Bills coming up this week.
Gun trips open right. We got a couple. See, now look at your pre-snap read though, bud.
Yep.
Whoa, go back. You got it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Go back to the start.
Okay.
Great. Okay. So free safety is to the boundary. No, that's strong.
The boundary's here. Yeah, boundary. I was talking about him running out of here.
Yeah, he bails. Look at the other safety. Watch this.
Oh.
See that?
Wow.
This is what does the corner on top do?
He runs with him. He's man. It's man underneath. It's man. Is that two man under, too deep?
So this is what this is. This is man under. Go back one more time.
Yep.
Who takes Chubb, or does Chubb stay in?
Chubb stays in.
He stays in and blocks. Does number 5 go back to the? I want to see who has Chubb, and I want to see what he does.
What is Earl Thomas doing?
Where? You mean talking about when he comes down?
He almost gets to Baker. Okay, let's just put it that way. This maniac. He comes in to get the inside, and then he goes around.
It's robber, Mar.
Okay. He's there.
It's man.
And then he runs up for Baker.
Go back to the beginning.
Gotcha.
I just want to see where what the guy with Chubb is. Okay, so there's the 4.
This is the guy with Chubb. He has a big.
Does this guy come? Does 48 come?
Yeah.
40, whatever his number is.
So they're rushing five.
Okay, so all right. So this is a man blitz, but instead of playing straight too deep, one safety bails and plays a third, and the other safety comes down and robs the center of the field or becomes the whole player. So now, does Baker's arm come up like he's going to throw this?
He does throw it. He throws it short. But here's the thing about the play that I wanted to emphasize, though.
I think he waits for Earl to pass.
That's smart. So the thing about it is, as soon as Baker drops back, and I'll show you, it shows better in the tight. He drops back. Nobody's open initially. Okay.
Yep.
All right. He's dropping back. He's kind of fading backwards, and then he steps up in the pocket. I mean, because Ravens were rushing wide quite a bit. So then he ends up delivering it to a guy who was not open. That was the guy that Thomas covered. He ends up breaking back to the outside. He ends up hitting him. This is the thing that is just a little bit concerning as far as coming up Sunday for the Buffalo Bills, because here's the movement that we have not seen quite a bit, or we haven't seen at all, from Josh Allen. And this is Baker Mayfield this is the first game of the year, I think. I believe this is week 4. I'm sorry. This is week 4. So Baker drops back. I just want to run it through to see Baker. So he looks to his left initially. He's going through his reads. Now he tries to. All right, we're back up. Just want to make sure that we connect back in really quick. All right, stream. The software that we use. We're not. We don't got a lot of loot here. So that's the thing. So yeah, this 3rd and 7. This is a 3rd and 7 too. So they decided to bring 5. They played man. Just the footwork from Baker in the pocket is the thing I wanted to emphasize in this play. It was concerning me because Bills haven't been able to generate a lot of pressure with their front 4, and even when they bring 5. So the fact that he's able to manipulate this pocket quite a bit and come up is just something that's a little bit concerning.
How about Earl Thomas though? Jesus,
he's a maniac. He's a beast.
Dude, he almost robs. He almost robs the throw. Last year, Baker makes that throw and it gets picked. You know that?
Yeah.
Last year he would make that throw. Because no one looked at you. You're like, where's that safety coming?
Here's another throw that could. I know. Here's another throw that concerns me from Baker. It was in the second quarter. 1:46 left. So it was a 2-minute warning, basically.
Okay.
1:46 left. The 7-7. So here's the thing. Just play.
Right.
It comes up in the pocket. Now there's 2 things that worry me on this play.
Okay.
Other than Landry being a freaking monster.
Did he trip over the line there?
So if we want to go run it back to the beginning, so
right.
Staggered back here. Like he's playing off, he's playing tight. Right off the snap, what covers you see?
I see too deep.
See too deep. Okay, so that's good. Bills play too deep quite a bit.
That corner at the top is bailing. It can't be too deep because that. So I see.
He didn't funnel him in, or he's letting him go to Thomas.
No, I'm looking at the boundary corner. See how he's opening his hips?
Yep.
I'm sorry, not the boundary corner.
The field corner down here.
The field corner down here. See how he opens toward the sideline? See that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not too deep. Your corner doesn't go 30 yards downfield and too deep. Now go back, run it back to the beginning.
Yeah.
And you look at safety to that side. Let's see what the safety's doing to that side.
He's drifting to the hash. Well, I mean, the ball's out now.
Is this late in the game?
This is 1:46 left in the first half. But no, here's the other thing that was kind of worrisome. I mean, we'll get back to the formation real quick. I just wanted to show you this though, because I know you love Baker Mayfield. But so here's the thing that is really concerning. Yep. That Josh Allen has not done yet. And I don't want to make it look like I'm beating up on Josh, but this is some of the things that he has not done that Baker already does. And they both came out the same year. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. You want to talk about Allen's progression. Here's some of the things I want to do. And Allen has never done this. So they rush five, they blitz, they fake a blitz here. He goes in and runs back. Okay. So Mayfield has to step up in the pocket. Now, this is the defender that faked the blitz. This is Landry. Okay. When I run it through, look what happens. he's cocking his hand back. He's not open. He is not open.
He knows he's gonna be. He throws him open.
Look at that. I mean,
It's a great throw. Great throw.
He's going completely to his left, off of his left foot. Boom.
Wow.
And then the other part that worries me is this: if this guy's in the open field, cuts back on one, 2 guys miss him, 3 guys miss him, and then he's off the races.
Right.
So that is a concern for me, both on the fact that Allen is not doing this. If he happens to escape the pocket, he's not throwing a guy open. And the other thing is this: Mayfield's able to make this throw.
You gotta play better defense on that, though. I mean, if you're
I understand.
go back,
$146 left. You don't think that a crossing route you're not really concerned about.
go back to the wide.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, what's the 2nd and 10?
This is 2nd and 10, 146 left. You're on your own 14-yard line or 13.
So let me explain this to you.
What's up?
You're not from a linebacker perspective. You're not thinking run here, right?
Yeah, but he was faking the blitz to try to get the line to bite.
So you're going to be in an underneath zone coverage. We already see that he's in underneath zone. He's not in man, right?
Yeah.
So here's what has to happen as far as your keys go, Mar. Go back to the start.
Okay. So you're talking about what the Bills might have to do, because this may be Milano here.
It might be. It doesn't matter who it is. What matters is it's an underneath coverage. So right at the snap, you're faking blitz. I'm on the line. I'm coming. No, not coming. So he has to get his head around, read 3-2.
The third receiver here. This is second receiver here, and there's one. Okay.
Yeah. So get underneath the receiver that comes to you, whatever one does.
He even looks at him.
He looks at him, right?
Yeah.
Keep running a little bit further. Now you see him look back at the quarterback.
Yeah.
No, you get underneath that boy, buddy, and you stay with him, and you baseball turn. Keep your head around and you start running with that guy across the formation a little bit, because you already read 3-2. You know the other guy's running a little deeper. You're fine. You got to stay underneath that guy. That's what has to happen.
That's just
minus.
But yeah, like I said though, from a defensive standpoint, that is what the Bills and Milano they have to do. He's got to get underneath him. They tend to turn their swivel their hips like that though, and just Baker's anticipation of Landry being open.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, see how he opens up to him. All right, watch. Run it a little bit further.
He looks left.
I'll tell you when to stop.
He gets
Stop. You see, so he plants his right foot in the ground and he opens back up toward the inside of the. See that? He's already beat, and Baker knows he's beat. Whereas now go back 3 or 4 steps right there. If he keeps running at that guy, which is Landry, and then baseball turns, for those of you watching at home, a baseball turn is you turn the other way.
He's got to turn this way.
You got to whip your head around. If he does that and like a basketball player, Mara keeps his hands up.
Yes.
A little deny. If he does that and denies, he knocks this ball down. Baker don't have a throw. Baker's running that ball. If that guy plays like a baseball turn.
Yep.
It's just knowing the situation. That's 2nd and 10 with 1:30 left. They're not even in a running set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You follow me? So it takes a little bit of G2 to play this game.
A little bit of G2.
Gray matter, baby.
I love it. The other thing I want to do is just 2 more plays for the Cleveland defense. Let's go to 9:45. Like I said, everybody, thank you for joining us today for this stream. My brother Mike has decided to come and join us for the breakdown. He's given us his expertise. So this is we're trying to check out what the Cleveland Browns defense may do against the Buffalo Bills. You have a shotgun set. This is a pistol, pretty much. Split tight end right here. This is something very familiar to Buffalo Bills. Jet motion, snap, and then this little pass has been very popular in the NFL now. Okay, here you go. So he runs it on the outside, only gets about 3 yards on it. Now going to the tight shot. Mm-hmm. All right. This guy looks like he's in the backfield, first of all. but let's not get into that. Start to look at the alignment here. Okay. He calls him across. That's what you want. That's what you want to see. You want to see that. So 51's already out. He's done. What I'm thinking is if they're watching film on this, if you're Buffalo Bills and you're watching film on this and you see that, this guy bounces out and then just sprints. Do you have a play where you fake it and then run off tackle? Because look at this. Or no?
No, I mean, you're go back to the start. Look at the techniques. You got your one.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, you basically got a 2 there.
That's a 2. He's in tight. He's in tight there. And this guy's
you got a 5. You got two wide 5s. The guy on the other side's a little wider, and then you get your 53 linebacker, your middle linebacker playing basically a 10 technique. 51 bounces outside to probably a 50 technique.
Mm-hmm.
Just, head up to the tackle, maybe just a little bit outside. Does he get cut down there too? Does 51 get cut down?
The tight end who releases goes around.
Sprawl, buddy. Jesus, that's sprawl.
The thing that I'm concerned about is this monster right here, though. That's Myles Garrett. He's the guy that's very, very, very concerning for me.
Great player.
Right tackle does pretty good. I mean, all he has to do is get in his way for a second. That's all you got to do.
That's it. The guy's already bought. That's what I'm saying. The guy's already buying.
Yeah. Yep.
So
exactly.
No, here's what you should be concerned with. Go back. Now, run it until I say stop. And stop. Here's what you have to be concerned with. You have to be concerned with number 8, that monster that just passed it, faking that and hitting this gap right here.
All right, Mike. Matt Bogomil comes in the chat really quick. He says, what's a 50 technique?
50 technique is basically a linebacker playing the way we used to do it is when you add a 0 to the techniques, it's just a linebacker. So a 5 technique would be a defensive lineman playing an outside shade on a tackle.
This guy,
okay. Myles Garrett and that guy. Myles Garrett's in a 5.
Okay.
The guy to the top, to the right, to your right, where you had an arrow on him a second ago. That's a wide 5. That's really wide.
Okay.
So just go to where 51 bounces out and stop the play.
Okay.
Stop. He's not there yet. Who was asking this question? What's his name?
Matt Bogomil.
Hey, Matt. Number 51, he almost gets to where Myles Garrett was. That's almost a 50 technique. So basically you take what the technique is and you add a 0 when you're talking about linebackers.
Okay.
That's really all. Right. A lot of people have different terminology for where their backers are.
Sure.
That's the way we did it. So
wherever the linemen are, you just add a 0, and that's the technique that they're playing. Okay.
That's it. 53's in a 10 technique. That's,
Yeah. He slides over because he's in a 1. He's pretty much right there. So it's a 1 technique. That's a 10 technique. Okay. Sounds good. I mean, that's easy enough.
Yeah.
No problem, Matt. He said, thanks. So, yeah, the other play that I wanted to go through as well, Mike, as far as the defense goes, and you're going to like this one. That's why I saved it for last if I got to go to 8:32. I know you're going to love it because Mike's going to lose his mind when we go to what the middle linebacker does in this play. So let's just check it out real quick. So I'll play it through. They're in a 5 wide.
Empty.
This ends up being overturned and incomplete, but the guy was wide open on the top of your screen. No idea what this corner's doing, but the middle linebacker, Mike, tell me about this. Tell me what this type of defense is pre-snap and after the snap.
Pre-snap, you have one high safety. The other safety's up too high for it to look like even too deep. I don't think it is a too deep set. You got 3 receivers to the field. You got 2 to the boundary. It's an empty set. Run it just a little. Pre-snap read, I'm thinking 3 deep or some type of zone. Let's see if this guy's coming. Nope, he's just faking it. So we're straight up. Yeah, he's faking it. So he's buzzing the flat. He's buzzing the flat.
So basically, this guy who was faking the blitz is just going to run to the flats, cover the flat defender.
Going
Whoever
to
comes
run to
in.
the flat. And I tell you what, this could be to the top. This could be robber.
With him?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the outside linebacker just run to the flat?
All right. We hear that a lot, and we say that quite a bit on our show as well. Can you guys, can you just break down what robber is as well?
Robber coverage is when you're actually trying to rob the curl.
Okay.
Or rob an underneath route.
All right. So
to one side or the other.
So you give like a 2 look, but yet all the guys account for you trying to go down to the.
It's almost a 3 look though, Mar. I mean, look, honestly, you got a safety that's 15 yards deep, and on the snap, he's backpedaling.
Right here. Yep.
So he's not letting anybody. Well, how much time left? We got to look at the time.
This is 8:32 left in the first quarter, I believe.
Okay, 3rd and 7. So you got 3rd and long situation.
Second quarter. I'm sorry, second quarter.
You're playing an underneath type of zone coverage, probably a zone combo.
I've never seen a defense where this middle linebacker just runs straight up the field. That wasn't a Tampa 2.
He's walling 3.
He's walling this guy.
He's walling 3. Yes.
Okay, he doesn't want him across his face.
Doesn't want him across his face.
Okay.
And he's not letting him.
I mean, is that common for defenses, this middle linebacker, not even to be concerned with these guys down here because these 3 defenders have these 2 guys?
Look at the top of the screen. Okay, well, let's take this step by step with the defensive backs. Okay.
Okay.
You see how the top of the screen? You see how that corner bails? He opens his hips to the field.
Yes, right up here.
And he bails, and he starts getting deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Number 1, that's the first indication this could be a robber set. Now look at the outside linebacker to that side, or the nickel back, whoever it is. The guy lined up on number 2, between 2 and 3.
Right here.
The guy that's taking his blitz. Run the play a little bit and show what he does.
Flat.
Boom. He cuts across 2's face and he heads to the flat. He's buzzing the flat. That's number 2. Okay.
Yep.
Number 3, the strong safety who is lined up over number 3 doesn't frickin' move. He's reading 2-1 through the quarterback, and he's trying to get under anything in here. He's trying to essentially rob the curl. So
right
that
here.
number 3 receiver, that number 3 curled up, that would be a pick.
Yeah, he wanted to go here or here because he has the ability to go to both of these wide receivers. Okay.
Right. This is a combo coverage. The corner to the boundary side is staying in the flat. The safety to that side is getting over the top of these 2 receivers. He's doing a piss poor job of reading 2-1.
Yeah.
He should be almost on a downhill angle coming in.
He should be at the numbers at least.
At the numbers, yeah. Now
he could hit this route. He could hit this because we've seen this. The reason why I love this play is that this play had opened up quite a bit for the Buffalo Bills, where this is you got Beasley here, you got Brown right here, and the routes is what got me because Beasley will run that route. Beasley will come up and run across. Brown will run deep.
Here's what makes me think this isn't cover 2. Because this corner has no indication that he even wants this guy to go inside. He's not funneling at all.
No, he's just playing the flat.
Just playing the flat and hanging out there. So if you're in that type of defense, though, this outside linebacker to the boundary side, when this guy, is that number 81? On the 50-yard line.
Right here?
On the numbers, yeah. No, whatever number that is, okay? He runs up the field. The linebacker bails and then runs across with him. The linebacker in this set should be punching that guy in the mouth. I'm serious. Not letting him cross his face.
Yeah.
Put everything outside. See, once that guy plants, you should be on that guy.
Yep. That's why linebackers don't cover too much. So this guy, number 3, seems to be just running a clearing route for everyone else. So he runs down the middle. He runs down the seam.
It's a great job on that linebacker.
I like the idea because Bills have done this before where they'll have a tight end right here, and they'll have Beasley come across. Now, usually there's a linebacker in here, so Allen doesn't hit anybody in the middle. However, Knox will turn this guy because that's the reason why this guy's not just running directly up the seam. He wants this guy's back to look up toward the sideline. So as he runs by him, the guy's not really looking at him, but that's his goal. He wants him to turn his back. This guy's bailing. This crosser could be wide open. That's where Beasley could come into play a lot this week for the Buffalo Bills. Not really sure why this guy got so wide open at the top of your screen, but he did. And Lamar didn't put it on him. But here's the thing about Baker.
Go back to the guy at the top of the screen again.
right here.
What number is that? Is that number one?
That's number one.
Number one's the one that goes deep.
Yep.
Yeah, that corner's got to be all over, or that safety to that side.
Yep. He just needs
He's
to.
got to be all over that because he's reading 2-1.
Here's the thing, because this is a 3rd and 7. This is where the Buffalo Bills have had trouble. I mean, they've had a lot of trouble with this, and I know we're getting late, and I want to make sure I get you out of here. But the thing about that they've had trouble with this. Now, you look at the defensive front. Now, Buffalo Bills have had teams that have just played 8 guys up in the box, standing up. Maybe one guy has his hand in the dirt. Well, if we're taking a look at this is one of the films, because you got Oliver Vernon over here and you got Myles Garrett over here. Look at this. Look at the routes they take to the quarterback.
They want to keep him in the pocket, sir.
They want to keep him in the pocket. Okay. Similar type quarterback that the Cleveland Browns will be playing this Sunday in Josh Allen. You may want to keep him in the pocket. However, this is something that Lamar did. He steps right up in the pocket.
Well, 98's too wide.
Well, yeah, he is.
He rushes too wide. I mean, look, go back to the start of the play.
Yes.
You got 2 wide 3 techniques. You got 2 wide 5 techniques. It's obvious they're trying to cage him.
Yeah.
Which they're trying to do.
Do you think that?
But, I mean, usually you play that in conjunction with a spy. In 53, it's definitely not a spy because he's 85 yards down the field. So, he's running with number 3. So
now, is this a defensive front that you think the Buffalo Bills could see this Sunday, in the fact that Allen can run? Now,
I don't think so. Look, this cat's 88. Not that Josh Allen isn't special. I like Josh Allen, I really do. But 8's special, man.
Lamar, yeah.
And I don't mean that as a thrower. I think he's a decent thrower.
Yeah.
He's definitely impressed me. I wasn't sold on him out of college. I thought he sucked at throwing. I think he's just a little bit above suck now as a thrower, but he is so quick. Some of the moves he was putting on the Patriots made me feel good inside. I hate the Patriots. So, but yeah, you're not going to play that versus Allen.
No,
you're not going to play that. No, I mean, if Allen gets outside the pocket, he can run. But you're not going to. That you're playing that for a primary running quarterback. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Keep him inside. Defensive ends come up the field, box him in. 3 techniques. Stay in your lanes. If he's going to run, he's going to run right up the center. The 3 technique went a little wide there.
Yeah. No, the thing that was concerning me about it was that Allen, a lot of times this year, Buffalo Bills fans have seen it, is that he'll drop back and then, like a lot of strong arm quarterbacks, that he'll keep retreating. Because he knows he can make a throw from anywhere. I mean, you got to cover 100 by 53 with this kid, but he just keeps going backwards. The thing is, I think that similar type of philosophy from the Browns may be utilized this Sunday against Allen to try to keep him in the pocket. And only a very few times with success, he has stepped up and gotten into the pocket and then has delivered a throw and done really well. So hopefully that's something that manifests this Sunday. And if the Browns want to play that type of defense, and I know that's a very rare, but most teams have been stacking the box against Allen and showing blitz and bringing odd man pressures, trying to confuse the offensive line when it's been like a 3rd and 7 or when they're even behind schedule. So
you're doing that with your sets too, though.
Yeah.
Your sets aren't friendly to Allen. The sets you showed me tonight, they're all tight, man.
Yeah, because that's mostly
go to one of them you showed me. Go to anyone you showed me
for the Bills game.
Yeah, Bills Redskins game. Anyone.
Okay, I'll go to one right now. Mad Genius Mike from Matt Bogomel coming in. Anthony Weber, brother Mike, Mario, great job, fellas. Smash to like peeps. So you're getting you got a fan base now, Mike. You got to come.
I'm here to help, man.
You got to.
Anybody.
Let me see what play this is right now, because I know you said you wanted to watch a touchdown play. No, that's not a tight.
2nd and 6. Let's 2nd and 6. Go back to what you were saying that on third. You were talking 3rd and long situations.
3rd and long. Okay, let me try to find a 3rd and long for the Buffalo Bills in that game. The other ones that I was talking about was more the Miami game, and the it happened more in the Miami game, the Bills Patriots game. All right, so now we got a 3rd and 10. All right.
All right. I mean, look at this. You're not doing yourself any favors.
Okay.
You want to run bunch. I get it. I love bunch. But I don't like bunch 1 yard from the tackle.
Now
get these guys outside the number, because you know what? Your quarterback is still a second-year quarterback. You want to say they're going to blitz him, they're going to try to confuse him. I could confuse the hell out of you if I'm a yard from the tackle. I can have 9 guys. That's what I'm saying, though. I could have 9 guys in there.
Well,
you got a guy up the top of the field. Okay, he's splitting the difference between the numbers and the sideline. Okay, that's fine. You got a 1 receiver set out there. This side, you have trips. So you have the bunch set to the Bills' right. Get those guys spread out.
Well, I think what he tried to do early in the season was that he was running 5 wide in 3rd and long. And guys were just
run 5, but spread it out. You can't trick me if my gut receivers are between the numbers and the hash, or numbers and the sideline. You ain't going to trick me.
Yeah.
Because you can't cover those guys and fake me. You could do one or the other. If you're inside the bunch receivers, I'm throwing to one of them. You're not going to be able to get there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, that's all I'm saying. The plays you showed me in 3rd and long were it's a joke. Brian Dable is not I mean, I think he could be a great coordinator. He obviously knows X's and O's, but when you have a quarterback that's young and you bring everyone into a grenade-type offense, you could trick them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you can, because you're bringing multiple guys in. Yeah, you're bringing multiple guys in.
Little box. Oh, I got 11 guys here. Who's coming? Spread it out. You don't want one grenade to blow up everybody. Spread it out. That's all I'm saying.
I just want to go back to one more play, and then we're done for the night, Mike. Because this is the thing that really irked me about Allen, and then this just talks about the growing pains of a quarterback. Okay, so you're talking about that first down at the 2-yard line. You got Lee Smith up here. You got 2 backs.
Double tight, right?
It's 23 personnel.
Ooh, 3 tight ends, love it.
So he motions Knox in and out. He runs a play action to DeMarco, the fullback.
Does he flip it to 20?
No, he doesn't. But he opens his hips. Now, I think this play was designed to go here, but he got jammed up by Montez Sweat.
Okay.
Who's a freak, by the way. They're going to be playing another freak defensive end. Then he looks to Gore. He's covering both right now. Because he jammed him, he's covering both. Now, Allen, knowing personnel, what is your first inclination right at this moment? What should Allen do?
Run.
Run or throw it in the 15th row?
Pump, fake, and run.
I see. He did that, and he tried running away from Montez.
No, he's running the wrong way, dude. Go back to the tight. Go to the tight.
All right, go to the tight.
The guy that's in a pickle is Sweat. Okay.
Yeah.
Now watch the play.
Right here. Montez. You mean the guy that ran like a 4.4 at the combine?
He's the guy in the pickle, though.
Okay. So you run the play action. Boom. You want to get motion inside.
Okay. Keep watching. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Now Sweat's in a pickle, right?
Yeah.
Pump fake and run
here?
At him. Yeah.
Really?
Pump fake, run at. Yeah. Really. Look. You know what you don't do, Mar? See how he's running away?
Yeah.
You know what you don't do versus freaks? You don't run away. You don't run away. Because guess what they're going to do? They're going to catch you. So Lawrence Taylor, who is probably the best defensive player that's ever played this game.
Yes.
It's without a doubt the best linebacker.
Yeah.
Just ask Bill Belichick. He's not wrong. He's not wrong in that matter. Lawrence Taylor was the best. Okay. And it took them 15 years to figure out, holy crap, we got to run at this guy.
You got to run at Taylor, yeah.
We got to run at him, and we got to make him make a decision. You run away from him, he's going to catch you.
Yes.
This guy catches people for a living. That's what he does. Run at him. Make him make a decision. These guys don't like making decisions. You had Sweat in a pickle, pump, fake, and go.
Yeah.
Pump, fake, and go, okay? Or, Mario, you're never hurt, unless it's 4th down, you're never hurt throwing the ball in the 15th row.
Yeah. See, I just think at this moment, okay.
Pump, fake, put your foot in the ground and go.
I think last year he would have, honestly. I think last year Allen would have pumped the first time and ran. But you said like he has all of this real estate right here, which I don't think he wanted to take a necessary shot. I understand that. But why do you run the other way? I just don't understand.
Yeah, you're not running. I'm not running away from it. And 94, honestly, 94 is not going to catch him before he hits the end zone.
Oh, if he went underneath Sweat here.
If he goes underneath Sweat, it's a done deal.
Okay, all right.
But I run at people that are chasing me. Just my thing. That's what I kind of do. Like,
John Calvin comes in. What's Sweat's 10-yard split? It was amazing. All right, let's just put it that way. It was close the distance before the torpedo arms like Red Lobster. Big Spence comes in. Yeah, our chat's phenomenal. I'm sorry, guys, that I wasn't in the chat. I was trying to get as many questions as I could from the chat itself. But yeah, Sweats was 155. Allen's was 159.
no, but you don't run away from guys like that. You run at them, make them miss, go from there.
No, that's crazy.
Especially in a phone booth. They're in a phone booth right now.
Yeah, he was in a pickle because, I mean, there were plenty of plays that Montez Sweat blew up, which is why it was such a great test for Allen having to go up against Myles Garrett. Now, Myles Garrett is more of the power bull rush guy than Sweat is. Sweat's fast. I mean, he's just ridiculously fast. But you're going to have another defensive end this weekend that you're going to have to contend with for Buffalo Bills fans.
Garrett can run. I mean, don't get me wrong. Garrett can run.
Oh, he definitely can.
He's not Sweat fast, but he can also pick up my house. That's good. That's good. You want that out of a defensive end. If what's 98's name, Latulele? If he doesn't play better, though, you're going to get your butts kicked.
Yeah, well, they signed Corey Lugitt, the former San Diego first-round pick. So they got him. They got a lot of guys. The problem was they lost Harrison Phillips early in the year, and he was their guy that was really plugging up the middle and everything. So,
rule of thumb: you're playing inside shade. The play goes that way. You don't let the guy cross your face.
No.
Okay.
And that's the thing about the star that has been very frustrating for a lot of fans is the fact that he's not taking on two blockers, and that's really is his primary role to free up those linebackers to make plays, and a lot of that stuff is not happening.
Right.
So it's not a matter of I don't think it's a matter of position. I think it's a matter of scheme a little bit, because I think Starr is good enough to play that position. I really think he is, but there's just some things that aren't manifesting in itself. But ladies and gentlemen of Hashtag Nation, thank you for joining me and my brother, former Division I defensive coach, for this tonight's episode of the Friday Film Room.
You coached offense too.
You did coach offense. You did.
Selling me out, man. Come on.
No, I'm not selling you out. I'm just saying that, like, when it comes to
beat Army, man. We beat Army one year, 14-13. Got carried off the field. Loved it.
What separates you and I is that what we started at the onset of the film was I always watch the offensive set when they come out, and you watch the defensive set. And that's what makes watching game film with you so much fun. And I'm glad I was able to bring you guys in on this as well. So I know it's a little bit longer than our normal Friday Film Room, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. I love talking football with Mike and breaking stuff down. So hopefully in the near future, Mike, we'll have you on again. And for everyone else joining us in Hashtag Nation, be sure to join Paul and I tomorrow for our exclusive live stream for Sportscaster at 8 a.m. For Mike and me, Hashtag Nation, I'm out. Have a good night.